Okay, so let's go on. Fate/luck controls my life. Thumbs up for true, thumbs down for false.
Wow. You all believe in that a lot?
Now, I don't necessarily believe in the sense of like that there is an overriding destiny one has, but the fact remains, if a meteor crashed into my house tomorrow, no amount of preparation I have done is going to immediately alleviate that concern. I mean, you can obviously influence things in your life, but ultimately, you know, stuff happens. Not a single one of us here could have planned around the crises of the past couple of years.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like meteor, that's nature.
Oh, but it's still
your shelter actually. Like
which environment maybe has more control than I would think. But I guess that's is the environment fate?
Well, we could call it luck.
Yeah, I think this is another maybe case of definitions. I don't think I believe in like a supernatural pulling up the threads. You know, I don't think I believe in like the three fates snipping threads and things. But I do think that it's not, for instance, you know, all up to hard work and tenacity. Like I think that there's a big, like chance is huge when it comes to getting a job or being a movie star or like things like that. And like pretending that it's all down to you and your hard work is, you know, that would be nice if that were the case, but I just don't think it is.
Yeah, I mean that's a kind of a classic take on that. It's talking about Alexander the Great. It's like Alexander the Great, clearly an incredibly competent, ambitious, daring person. It's not like he's not the person who did all of his conquests and everything else. But no matter how great he was as a person, he couldn't have done all that if Greece wasn't in decline, Macedonia wasn't ascendant, Aristotle hadn't, you know, trucked up from Greece to King Philip's court. Like all the conditions had to be right for an Alexander to exist. I mean, that's true for any of us. We were all born to the parents we were born to in, you know, the places we were born. I'm not saying any of us have a lack of agency in our lives or haven't influenced their current position, but I mean, ultimately, it is only chance that any of us were born the person we were born at the time we were born at. Everything's kind of ultimately down to luck and probability.
Yeah, I guess like the phrasing of fate or luck controls my life kind of gets me a little stuck because it's like it feels like fate or luck has a very domineering impact in that sentence. Kind of what we're describing is like there are circumstances outside of our control, but I feel like we do have choice and we do make choices.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we have at the same time, I feel like they're intertwined, like what is given circumstance and what you do with those circumstances.
Yeah, I agree with you that the phrasing of fate, luck controlling one's life definitely gives fate and or luck some agency, like some grand cosmic design, which I do disagree with. I don't think there's a plan. I don't think there's anyone who's delineated everything that happens, but I feel like everything that I do have agency over in my life, everything that I have built has been partially or mostly me reacting to the circumstances I find myself in, which is pretty random. So I agreed with this statement because the randomness of shit happening in life is just going to be constant, and the extent of control I have depends on what circumstance I find myself in.
Yes, the circumstances do ultimately affect everything. Like as a person, like I'm sure everyone's had this experience. Let's say like it's 2 a.m., you're a little drunk, you go into your kitchen, you eat like 3 bowls of cereal, and you're like, yeah, my life can't be this. And you know, like I think there's some level of agency controlling your destiny in those moments where like, yeah, I can't do this like everything.
You decided to drink the alcohol, right?
You made this mistake, right? and you see this pattern of
Yeah,
behavior.
somebody put that cereal though in your cabinet. What's you?
Where you had a big pack of cereal.
Some marketing executive sat down and conceived that cereal logo and mascot to deceive you, the humble
Deceive.
consumer, into buying that cereal.
So that is fate.
Hold
A
Fate
cereal
is
company.
corporate monopolies.
Cereal companies.
They control everything.